Okay guys, so welcome to my sixth video tutorial on the digital school. And yes, this is where we got to. In this video we are going to add more. We're still developing our content, so we need more resources. And so we are going to look at how to embed YouTube video. Okay, so how to embed YouTube video into your, maybe there is a lesson on respiration that you went to YouTube and how it has been demonstrated. You kind of like the way it has been done, so you want to go ahead and then embed that video so that students can. There are two ways of going about it. First is by using the link. Okay, so you can go like add an activity. So once you add an activity, you can go to resources and then you can use the URL, choose URL. Okay, so you can once it opens, you can just say adding say YouTube video, okay, something like that. So once it's done, now you go to YouTube. Let's say this is the video you want to copy, send. You can copy it from here, this URL from here, or you can simply go to share, and then you can copy the URL from here. Okay, so once you copy it, you come here and then you paste the URL from here, Ctrl V to paste. Okay, so that is the link. You leave everything here. If you want to describe it, you can do that. Then you can now save and return to course. Okay, so yeah, so once you do that, what it means is that when you come here, we are still on the respiration. When you come here and you come down here, you see you can now change it and make it 1.5. Of course, 1.5. Then hit enter. Then once it's done, you can now click on this. And once you click on this, boom, it takes you straight to YouTube. And then the student can watch the video from here. Okay, that is one way of
hello everyone
about it. But if you
welcome to the PRESEC-Digital school,
the embedding method or process, also that one is also there. Now you can also embed the video into a page, a web page. Okay, you can embed the video into a web page. Now we created a web page here. This is our web page that we created. So if we want to create another web page and put it inside, fine, we have to go to add an activity or resource. But since we have a web page here, I would like to use this web page and then put the video in there and then see how it goes. So here you go to edit settings for the web page. This is what we developed the web page. This is where we had the web page developed. So let's look at it now. This was our description for the web page. We gave it a name and then we had some content here. I hope you remember. Good. There was a content here and all that. So with this, what you do is that you can now come to okay, so you can now come to the button here. Check this button here. It says show more options. When you click on this, it will show more options here for you. Now this is the part that I want you to take note of. Okay, you can change this to HTML, but before you do that, you must go to the YouTube video that you want to embed and then go to share. Okay, share. Once the share comes, you see something like embed. Okay, so once you see the embed, it will come here this way. The standard one that you mostly see, like for this one, is it automatically comes like 560 by 315. Okay, that is the height, the width, and then the height. But appropriately, you want to go with 640 by 360. That is most appropriate, and because this one is relatively small. Okay, so you can change this one to 640, and you take this to 360. That will be, a standard one. So you can now copy this right here. Okay, once you copy it, you come to your page, and then before you paste it anywhere here, you must turn on this one, and then it brings this kind of code and CSS stuff. Don't be intimidated by this. Anyway, this is quite advanced, but don't be intimidated by this. Don't worry about these tags and some of these things here so much. But you know that this is the part. Let me just uncheck this button. Now this is the part you must take notice of. So maybe if you want to embed the video here, you just take note of that. You want to put the video here, and so once you turn on the HTML tag, you know that this is the English language class and course description. So obviously the code, once the video come here, okay, on the line 3, it will be fine for you, or line 5, it will be fine for you before the sentence begins. So whichever place, based on, ignore the tags that are here. Don't be so intimidated by them, especially those of you who are so adventurous. You can try this thing out, and it's very nice. It's good to see some of these things. So now you can Control V to paste your stuff here. Okay, you paste what you copied from the YouTube. Okay, now you paste it. This is where you want it to be, so you paste it there. Then once you are done, you just check this button again. Okay, and then there you have it. Pretty nice and cool, right? Your video comes up here, okay, with your words here, like that. So once the video sits in there, what you do is that you now save and return to course. Okay, you save and return to course, and that's just it. So when you come here and you come to respiration, and you come down here and you come to this and you click on this, and you click on this, you are supposed to see. So instead of directing them to go and watch the video, from YouTube, it will rather bring the video here for the children to actually, watch. All right. If you think the size of the video is too big, now what you can do is that you can reduce it from when you go to the embed. You can reduce the height and then the width to bring it down. Okay, so the children can click to watch without necessarily going to YouTube or pointing them directly to the URL as we did initially. So this is pretty cool. You can try this thing out, those of you who are quite adventurous. So in our next demo, we'll be adding more resources, trying to learn about a lot of the resources that are available. And then we can move to activities to look at some activities like quizzes and all that. Like the page and subscribe if there need be.